Today I've got my thoughts on set 7626, the Jungle Cutter set from 2008, which this was one of the main Kingdom of the Crystal Skull sets from 2008 to go along with the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull Indiana Jones movie, which I just picked up recently from my local Bricks and Minifigs, which back over Thanksgiving, one of the Bricks and Minifigs that is close to my family on my mom's side actually had this same set in, and so I was tempted to get it when we were up there for Thanksgiving. Didn't get time to, and so when my local Bricks and Minifigs posted about getting this as well as the Motorcycle Escape set, which I do already have a video on that out, I was like, I need to get both of these because I just kind of want to go back and get as many of the original sets as possible. I mean, I already went back and got the Temple of Doom set that my local Bricks and Minifigs had gotten in back in January, and now about a month, 6 weeks later, ended up getting 2 more. So we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully they don't get more in that I don't have. I mean, I was talking with a friend of mine that was working, and he said that the sister store that's run by the same owners had a River Chase set, which you guys know I have that set sealed. And it's like, yeah, I would have jumped on that too if I would have been able to get it, but yeah, that one's probably a pass for me. But if they would have had the Race for the Stolen Treasure, and that one, even though I have a sealed copy, that's one that I personally would love to get a second copy of, just to actually kind of recreate the opening scene for the second Indiana Jones game. But overall, for this set, the only thing that I am missing is the Indiana Jones minifig, which is pretty much the same minifig that you get in most of the 2008 Indiana Jones sets, including the Motorcycle Escape. So, same Indiana Jones figure from the Motorcycle Escape. So, it's nothing too special there. Just the same generic Indiana Jones, no back printing on the head or torso, and just pretty standard smile for Indiana Jones. Just this time actually came with the whip, at least if you got it brand new back in 08, which mine didn't have the Indiana Jones figure, so no whip, and was also missing a couple of plant pieces on the main side build, and was completely missing one of the tree builds, and was basically 1.5 of the tree builds, because I actually had to add some extra pieces from my own collection to piece together one of the trees. So that was not too bad. The Jungle Cutter itself is complete, though I do have an extra 1x4 plate, but everything pretty much checks out because I do actually have the original instructions for that set. And unlike the Venice Canal Chase set that I picked up last year, this is actually a lot easier to go through to verify than that Venice Canal Chase because I'm not missing like half the set. If I'm missing like 1 to 2 pieces, no problem. But when you're missing like half the set, yeah, then you got a bit of a problem. But overall, really happy to just have this in the collection, and quite a few of the relatively rare recolors of the spiders, which are representing fire ants, at least that's what I'm guessing, for the recolors of the spiders here, which you get 5 of them in this set, and then 3 of them in the Jungle Duel set from 2008, which was the only other set to include these unique spiders in. And that set, brand new, goes for about $90, at least according to Brickset. I haven't looked up the prices on Brick Economy yet for either of these sets, this or the Motorcycle Escape. So we'll do that at some point. But overall, just really happy to add this to the collection. We'll probably end up moving the Jungle Cutter and the Temple of Doom probably up to my bedroom and turning the top shelf that I haven't really decided what to do with will probably get turned into an Indiana Jones display, so that might be a future video at some point. So I don't know when that'll come out, but given that I still haven't figured out a spot for the Temple of Doom, and I gotta figure out something to do with the Jungle Cutter, it's kind of a simple thing to do. I mean, heck, if I still had that jungle setup area in the old city, this would really come in handy, but I don't have the space to do a full-on jungle setup anymore. So overall, really happy with everything in the set, and especially the figures. The figures are all in great condition, including the first guy here, which is actually, he's the first mini boss in the second Indiana Jones video game. So I actually want to kind of make a little bit of a jet engine type thing, kind of take inspiration from the build for the rocket booster type thing on the back of the minifig scale 89 Batmobile or the animated series Batmobile, and just make it a little bit bigger but still get the spinning functions, and basically recreate the boss battle from the video game, because that was one of my favorites in the game, but you were never able to go back and actually play that section of the game. That was like a one-time playthrough and you were done. So that's why I absolutely hated it. So getting the actual minifig in the collection is kind of a lifelong thing for me. Finally just crossed off. So overall, was really happy to have this Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull set in the collection. You guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comments section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.